I didn't know I could hate you anymore. Reece saw the tears streaming down Trinity's face and looked away. But look at that. You succeeded.
It's just temporary, Trinity. Reece shook his head. No need to get so upset. We'll catch those rogues and get you back to school soon enough.
And after that? Trinity didn't even bother to wipe away her tears. Will we just go back to ignoring each other? Hiding in separate wings until we're forced to reproduce? And then we die? This isn't a life, Reece.
Reece hated seeing her heartbroken, and he hated that she blamed him, but he could not risk another attack. My decision is final, Reece declared.
Don't you have anything else to say? Trinity looked at him expectantly, shaking with frustration and rage.
No. What could he say to make her feel better? If he could round up the rogues and walk them away now, he would, but it wasn't that simple. Why couldn't she see that she was vulnerable? It was a danger to the entire pack.
I'll be in my room.
Trinity slammed the door and Reece sat alone for a moment. She did not yell at him. She did not beg him for anything or blame him for anything. She did not call him Fido or any of her other insufferable dog names. He never expected to miss that. I'm sorry, little bunny. Finally, alone with his thoughts, a suspicion in the back of his mind was starting to take form. All of the recent attacks involved one person, and all of them required information that only those closest to him would know. Reece was interrupted by a knock. He was surprised to find that he hoped Trinity would come back, but he knew it wasn't her. Her scent was too distant. Come in. The work of an alpha was never over. The door flung open and Noah strode in with a cloud of fury surrounding him. Looks like things didn't go very well, Reece growled. I could say the same to you, Noah barked. What does that mean? I just ran into Trinity's hallway and she was crying. She's disappointed. Reece looked down at his desk. She'll get over it. I told her she's prohibited from going to class. Why? Noah questioned. Did I miss something? Reece stood up. He towered over Noah. Or have our roles been reversed? Since when do you make demands of the alpha? Reece and Noah locked eyes for a moment before Noah looked away. Reece hoped he wouldn't have to address the issue again. Noah rarely questioned his decisions. Where are the rogues? Reece inquired. They were gone by the time Vincent and the others went back to investigate. Their scent still lingered, but there was no sign of them anywhere. None of them? Reece growled. No. Vincent will have a full report for you later. How could they all disappear so quickly? Something was amiss. Reece knew it. Someone powerful was pulling the strings, and Reece would find them. I need to discuss something with you, Noah, and it needs to stay between us. Reece returned to his chair and motioned for Noah to sit down. Yes, Alpha? Do you remember when Trinity was first attacked? Reece asked Noah. When you first realized she was your mate? Noah questioned. Yes. That rogue that went after her when she was returning home. I remember. Noah's eyes looked distant. She was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Could be. Or she could have been targeted. Reece watched as Noah's face flooded with understanding. You think whoever's behind this has been after her for that long? Noah asked him. It's a possibility, Reece replied. Most of the pack didn't even know she was Luna then. Noah ran his hands through his hair. I had only just learned. That is the part that concerns me. Reece took a deep breath. Then there was an attack by the Warlocks. There is only one way they would know when I was visiting Riley and that Trinity would be with me. Someone had to help them. It would have been someone in your inner circle. Noah was putting the pieces together. And now a whole pack of rogues is attacking her at school. Reece concluded. She is the target. Or someone is trying to use her to get to you, Noah observed. That's why I'm distancing myself from her as much as possible. I need to protect her. I need her alive to protect my pack. I don't intend to let her get close to me. Reece sensed Noah's tensing. I've been keeping her at bay for a while now. What? Noah's rage returned. Why in Goddess's name would you do that? He questioned. First and foremost, to protect her. Look at the facts, Noah. Reece turned on him. She's been attacked 3 times since finding out we were mates. Do you really think that's a coincidence? How many times was she attacked before now? Noah shook his head. Second, I never wanted a mate in the first place, especially one without a wolf. She would never be a true leader of this pack. She would never match me at anything. So I've rejected her. You've what? Noah's eyes darkened. Noah had always chosen his duty to the pack, to his alpha, over everything else, but Reece was testing him. I told her she was my mate in name only, that we will never be more than two people forced together. I said we will eventually share a bed to have a child and carry on the family line, but until then, she is nothing to me. Reece couldn't look at Noah. He didn't want to see the disgust on his face. Without a word, Noah got to his feet and approached Reece. As soon as he looked up, Noah's fist smashed into the left side of his face. The force of the blow would have knocked a weaker man off his feet. Reece remained where he was, but he did feel the bones in his cheek crack. What the hell is the matter with you? Noah snarled. What kind of man says that to his mate? Noah was like a brother to Trinity. Of course he would stand up for her. She's been attacked 3 times because of me, Noah. Being my mate is dangerous for her. I did it to protect her. You're confusing being cruel to her with protecting her. They're not the same. Reece had never seen Noah so angry. And now you're taking her away from classes? Can't you see how hard she's worked? Maybe she doesn't have a wolf, but she spent a lifetime trying to make up for that. She's days away from ending the semester. Are you really going to ruin all of that hard work out of spite? Noah sneered. You're just as delusional as her. When she's not here, she's vulnerable. 6 rogues were ready to attack her. Am I supposed to send an entire army every time she needs to attend a lecture? The pack can't afford it, and we can't afford to lose her either. She stays here, Reece declared. I saw her in the hallway, Reece. She was inconsolable. You could have at least tried to comfort her. Trinity doesn't want to be comforted by me, Reece snapped. She says I'm nothing to her, too. She can't stand to be near me. How would you respond, Reece, if your mate rejected you? Noah knew him too well. You'd do the exact same thing. You'd fight back before showing any weakness. She's much stronger than you think if you'd give her any credit. I bet you didn't even try to make her feel better. Imagine if it were Nikki, Noah. Reece urged Noah to see his side of things. He knew Noah would do anything to protect his mate. Do not bring Nikki into this, Noah roared. I would never let anyone harm her, and I would never use her as an excuse for my own poor behavior. Nikki is everything to me. The mate bond is a greater gift than any other. You aren't just punishing yourself when you push Trinity away. It's not one of Reece's greatest acts of martyrdom. You're causing irreparable damage to her, too. I can't imagine anything more crushing than being told you are nothing to a mate. I can't believe Trinity has been forced to tolerate all of this pain alone, he added. Trinity has been attacked so many times. Think of how much worse it would be if I openly showed affection for her, or if people thought we were closer than we are. Someone is after me, after my position, and they think they can use her to get to me? So I'm pushing her away to save her. Reece tried to reason. You're not fooling anyone, Reece, Noah spat. All you're doing is pushing her away. Your enemies know how strong the bond is. This isn't about protecting her. It's about protecting your pride. Noah stomped to the door. And acting like you're doing this for the good of the pack? War is coming. Our pack needs an alpha and lunar that are united. If you can't give us that, we will fall apart. How can you not see that? Noah didn't wait for an answer. He slammed the door behind him, leaving without another word. That's a first. Reece stared at the closed door. In the past, he would have ripped someone's arm off for slamming his door. Now, he'd let 2 people have the last word and slam the door behind them in one afternoon. Having a Luna really was making him soft. I really just want to protect everyone. My pack. My Luna. Even myself. Why was it so hard to make sure no one got hurt?
Want to know what happens next? Click on the link in the description below to watch further episodes of Chosen by Fate, Rejected by the Alpha.